So the most violent city in South Africa, that's the status of Gqeberha, formerly Port Elizabeth, earned last year after a 98.6% increase in the city's murder rate. Born and raised in one of its now notorious townships of New Brighton, Newzroom Afrika's Vuyo Mvoko attended Saturday's funeral of murdered anti-crime activist Pamela Mabini and asked authorities and others willing to put in the work into what really can be done.
Children, teachers and parents, as well as community members, gathered to witness and celebrate township schools' rugby talent, some of whom may well be future Siyakolis's. The school's tournament, now in its 11th year, is the brainchild of former activist turned business leader, Lincoln Mali.
In 2014, I started a rugby tournament in Gqeberha to develop rugby and enable young people to showcase their skill and talent. We've now grown to 54 schools across the Eastern Cape and more than 1,200 boys playing the game. It's given some of these youngsters an opportunity to showcase their talent to affluent schools and universities, creating an avenue where they can see a future beyond the daily challenges that they face.
2 years ago, just up the road from the stadium, philanthropist and community activist Pamela Mabini missed bullets by minutes. She and a friend had temporarily left a house party when wanton murderers arrived and opened fire at the revelers, killing 8 people and injuring 3 others. A week ago, she wasn't as lucky. She took her last breath outside her own home after a gunman shot her at least 3 times. Days after her death, the Provincial Police Commissioner released the Eastern Cape's crime statistics for the 2nd and 3rd quarters. Despite an overall decrease in some key crime categories, the Gqeberha townships of New Brighton and Gqeberha were among the leading contributors to murders in the province and in the country.
As provincial government, we have taken measures, including, adopting a provincial safety strategy, and to Nelson Mandela specifically, we have formed an anti-gang unit, and we have deployed special teams to deal with crimes. And in all the crimes that were committed, including massacres that have occurred there, we have made arrests in almost all of them.
The city's first citizen is spearheading a 600,000 signatures campaign, petitioning President Cyril Ramaphosa, asking for tougher incarceration laws for murderers. The petition will be handed over to Deputy President Paul Mashatile on Human Rights Day.
If there are repeated offenders who are known as Inkabi, who are jailed, some come back here, and then they are charged for the same matter. They then come out, they are given a fair trial. Then it means state resources is also going to be saved. But on the other side, they are not going to see themselves linking with the community again.
It's going to take more than a petition, and not just authorities, but a lot of people as well, to solve the city's murder problem.
We think that each and every person in our communities can find their way of contributing to make sure that their street, their community, the school they studied, the church they are in, is playing a role in making sure that our children see a brighter future than what they have today.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Vuyo Mvoko in Gqeberha.